Welcome back, guys, to another Down and Dirty New World guide. I am the Pretty Dirty, and in this video, we're going to be talking about early game gathering. In this video, we're going to be discussing very simple and basic things to get you guys started with gathering. So if you're new to the New World, or if you maybe in the betas you focus more on power leveling, kind of ignored crafting like I did. I didn't really get into the crafting stuff until this most recent open beta. I'm going to share with you guys some things that I learned, tools that can be created, miscellaneous things that you can acquire to increase your gathering speeds, proficiency, stuff like that. So we're just going to jump straight into it. Now, whether you skip the tutorial or play through the tutorial, you're going to end up on the beaches of Aeternum at your various starting location, whether it be First Light, Monarch's Bluffs, Everfall, whatever it is. You're going to end up on the beach, and the first thing that you're going to see is a campfire in front of you with someone offering you a quest. You want to complete these quests. Don't stray far from the main story quest line. You can take time, obviously, to gather and work up your professions, but for now, you want to maintain keeping up with those story quests because they are important. So the first thing that they're going to do is you're going to get a handful of quests. One of those quests being to craft a flint skinning knife at the campfire. I know personally when I first started, I thought, oh, I'm just going to craft the skinning knife and I'm going to go on my way. But at this campfire, you can actually craft all the gathering tools. So your mining pickaxe, your sickle, your skinning knife, and your axe to chop down trees. Do all of that. They require very minimal resources. All can be acquired in a short reach of that campfire, flint, and sticks. You want all these gathering tools because after you complete these very beginning quests, you're going to gain a quest to go to your first town. Shortly after arriving in that first town, you're going to receive a quest talking about they want you to turn in things like stone, wood, leather, stuff like that. Having access to these tools early on, you can actually gather on your way to that first town. So when you show up, you can already have them in your bag. You can turn it and you can get on with your life. So when you're walking through, when you're walking on the roads to that town, you know, kill wolves, boars, turkeys, rabbits, all that stuff, and get your skinning. Look for stone blocks, mine stone, chop down trees, get wood, and then gather herbs and stuff like that if you see them. Again, don't waste too much time. I think it requires probably 40 less of each resource. So don't spend too much time gathering. Gain those items and move on to your first town. So once you turn in that quest, you have to, again, the story quests are pretty important early on. We want you to gain access to your faction, so keep doing the quests in that area. While you're out completing those quests, keep an eye out for iron ores. You know, chop down a few trees if they're within reach. Pick berries. If you see anything that's farmable, gatherable, make sure you grab all that. But like I said, don't go too far off the path yet because we're just trying to gain access to that faction store because that's going to be really important to us later for various reasons. But in terms of gathering, the first priority is crafting iron tools. Now, we're going to hop on over to the New World database. I'm going to drop a link for this website down below. I'm going to show you what this website is, the crafting requirements of all these tools, and kind of the benefits of what they give you. So here on New World database, for those of you that have played World of Warcraft or anything like that, this is basically the icy veins of New World. And you know, there's skill builds and there's weapon builds here and all that kind of stuff. So this is a really good website. Again, I'm going to drop this link as well as the other links that we're going to see and later on in this video. Everything's going to be down in the description, as well as my Twitch link. Guys, don't forget to check out a live stream, okay? We're going to be playing at launch. Really big event. We're going to be playing for like, I think 72 hours straight is going to be the goal. I'm going to stay live on stream while we sleep and all that good stuff. It's going to be super fun. So click on all these links, okay? And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. All right, so without wasting any more time, we're going to talk about these iron tools. So what they do, they add a 125% gathering speed increase. So that's stacked on top of your territory standings, which you have the option of picking between like storage space, region XP, gathering speed, and just regular XP. I always pick gathering XP or normal experience. I highly recommend you doing those as well. So looking at the ingredients required for these tools, the logging axe and the pickaxe are the same. So they require 12 iron ingots, 3 refined wood, and 2 coarse leather. The refined wood obviously comes out as timber. Looking at the skinning knife and harvesting sickle, which require the same materials, it's going to be 7 iron ingots, 2 timbers, and 1 coarse leather. So all these are very easy. The iron ingots, obviously, you get from getting iron ore. You'll take the iron ore, put it in the smelter. Out comes iron ingots. The refined wood, you're going to chop down trees. You're going to put that into the wood chopping, the wood cutting shop, and you're going to get timber out. Coarse leather, obviously, as you skin animals, you're going to get leather. Put them on the tannery, you're going to get coarse leather out. So you should be able to acquire these rather quickly. They are very, very, very important early on. Highly recommend you doing this basically as one of your first tasks for gathering. Now, some of you may be asking, well, where do I acquire so much iron? I'm going to show you that right now. We're going to hop on over to a different website, okay? Again, link will be in the description, and I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, welcome in. This is a very, very important resource for me. It's an interactive map, so you have all these filters over here on the left where you can pick different ores, essences, stuff like that you want the map to show you. Talking about iron, I've obviously highlighted iron, so what you're seeing here is iron and actually silver veins and then fast travel points as well. Starting off, you're going to be able to go to Monarch's Bluffs, Everfall, or First Light. I'm personally probably going to be starting off in First Light, and here's a few reasons why. It is not the most abundant in resources, but guess what? There are way less people, and to me, it kind of balances out. I have to travel not super far for iron, but the thing is, I've had to fight for these iron veins way less than I had to in Everfall. It was a constant battle to fight for these really close, sought-after iron veins, which makes me end up traveling really far away, so in turn just balances out, right? So I'm probably going to be starting off at First Light. I've been playing at First Light. I know the area fairly well. So what you can do here with this map, obviously, is find out iron veins and stuff that are kind of along your path. So if you're completing the quest, you know, you're coming up through this region here, you can see, oh, wow, there's a whole bunch of iron up here. I should probably take some time and complete these, mine these veins and stuff like that. So use this map. You can do it for trees. You can do it for fishing locations. We can do all the plants as well. So you see all the plant locations I've highlighted on the map now, which will be important for Arcana and stuff down the road, which we will be making videos about. But for right now, we're just talking about just gathering overall and just the skills and basic things that you need to begin. Now we're going to hop back over to the tools for just a second because I did want to talk about one thing. When you're crafting these tools, you can apply perks if you have access to the perks or created the perks to do Azoth extraction, which will give you Azoth for mining, skinning, stuff like that. And then you can also apply Azoth to increase the rarity of these tools and give you random perks instead. You can see here that I was doing that, just messing around, didn't really care about my Azoth at the time the beta was going to end. And I got some pretty good perks. I got Azoth extraction for my harvesting sickle, which is pretty cool, durability stuff. And so that's just a little tip that you guys can do if you feel like adding Azoth to it. I would just, you know, find perks and add them to them yourselves. Azoth is pretty valuable. So still on the New World database, we're going to talk about some secondary things that you guys should be working towards and maybe you don't know exists. One of them being this weak proficiency booster. Obviously, when you know weak, things increase. So as your engineering skill goes up, you're going to be able to craft better proficiency boosters. I think common is the next one. It increases it by 7%. Weak increases your gathering yield by 5%. So, you know, you get 5% more ore when you mine, 5% more wood when you chop down trees, stuff like that. It does require a level 20 engineering, so you'll have to level that up as you go. But these are really cool for increasing your gathering speeds, so I personally think it's worth the time leveling up your engineering really quick. But there you have it, guys. A super simple, basic, down and dirty New World gathering guide for people that are new to New World. It should hold you over for a really long time. Again, we're going to be making more gathering videos talking about steel tools and stuff like that, perks and houses and trophies and all the benefits that you get from those. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so already. I'm very new to YouTube. If you guys have any tips or tricks for me and how you would like your videos more laid out or things that I could do better, I'm obviously open for that. So be sure to leave a comment, okay? I'll leave all the links for everything that we use in this video below. Until then, stay dirty, and I'll see you in Aeternum.